Space has always been the name of the unknown for humanity. When we look at the sky, countless mysteries still unsolved hide behind the stars we see. And sometimes these mysteries appear so suddenly that they turn the entire world of science upside down. In the summer of 2025, telescopes in Hawaii detected an unusual guest in the sky, a mysterious object appearing around the sun. At first, everyone thought it was an ordinary comet. But soon the facts that emerged took this event to a completely different level. Because this object was not from our system. It was the third visitor coming from interstellar space. And according to some scientists, this was not just a comet. Maybe it was the sign of the first contact long awaited. On July 1st, 2025, the Atlas telescope system in Hawaii noticed an unusual movement in the sky. Astronomers are used to such observations. Meteors and small comets are often detected. But this time, it was different. When orbital calculations were made, the result was incredible. The object was not orbiting the sun. That means it did not belong to our system. Astronomers immediately gave it a name, 3I Atlas. Here, the 3 represented the third interstellar visitor in human history. Atlas was the name of the telescope system that discovered it. And the most remarkable part, the I in the middle of the name, it meant interstellar. Just imagine, a body that broke off from a star billions of kilometers away, crossed the emptiness of space, and passed right in front of our telescopes. Such an event might happen only once in a lifetime. That's why this discovery was recorded as historical. According to the first data in the hands of scientists, 3I Atlas was quite interesting. Its diameter is estimated to be between 300 meters and 5 kilometers. As it approached the sun, it emitted gas and ice, forming a tail and a coma cloud around it. It does not pose a danger to Earth. Even at its closest passage, it will be about 1.8 astronomical units away. On paper, everything looks simple, a large piece of ice and rock continuing on its path. But this is where things change, because some scientists found oddities in this object. The famous Harvard scientist Avi Loeb once said about Oumuamua, discovered in 2017, "This is not a natural object. Maybe it could be an alien probe." Now the same discussion is back on the agenda. The orbit of 3I Atlas looks much more precise than the path a random rock would follow. As if it were deliberately chosen, some calculations observed small acceleration differences, as if an invisible engine were providing a very light thrust. And its motion does not exactly match the behavior of ordinary comets. That's why some began to ask this question. What if it's not natural? And this question ignited all the debates. What if it really is an alien ship? Researchers are trying to explain this possibility with 4 different scenarios. 1 scenario, spy probe. Maybe this object is a reconnaissance vehicle sent to observe our solar system. 2 scenario, control. Vehicle. It could be a control craft testing humanity. If it truly has propulsion power, its technology would be beyond imagination. 3. Scenario, black box. A craft that has completed its mission and become passive, the space junk of another civilization. Or, scenario, danger. According to some, things could be darker, redirecting small asteroids, sending electromagnetic signals, or even harming Earth. But for now, no signal, energy burst, or maneuver has been observed. Still, these possibilities keep one question alive. Could it be that we are not alone? The reason this topic has become so popular is not just curiosity. Indeed, NASA, ESA, and astronomers all around the world are holding meetings about 3I Atlas. In NASA's official statements, it is said that the measured behaviors of the object are consistent with comets, so the current official view, a natural comet. But some scientists, especially Avi Loeb, object to these statements and point out the anomalies. Moreover, among amateur observers, a new claim is circulating. There may be 9 small objects around 3I Atlas. These pieces may be ice and rock fragments from its tail, or optical illusions, or truly satellites orbiting around it. There is no verified evidence in scientific papers yet, but even this possibility makes the mystery even greater. After all, when facing the unknown, humanity feels 2 things the most: curiosity and fear. 3I Atlas? Maybe it's just an ordinary comet made of ice and dust. Or maybe a message sent to humanity. Only time will show the truth. But one thing is certain. Now, when we look at the sky, the possibility that we are not alone is much stronger. So what do you think? Is Three-Eye Atlas an ordinary natural event, or the sign of the first real contact in human history? Share your answer with us in the comments. And remember,